Okay.
That was a lot of that we did.
Ready. Are you Reggie?
Are you okay?
Is your body Reggie?
It is. I mean,
if that's a problem.
Oh, I thought I just like really peaked when I did that. Oh, no.
So, my grand design for this game is there's always this structural problem. And part of that is felt with you've been watching those Game of Thrones videos.
Yes.
Or rewatching them. And there's that unique issue with that show which is you can never get someone into Game of Thrones now.
Yes, there's no point.
There's no reason to ever try and convince someone to watch Game of Thrones.
There's no reason to recommend it.
Because it's bad.
It
there's no good result to that.
An 8-year series, and you know it ends really shitty.
You can't... So, the other side of that is, even if Game of Thrones ended great, even if it was a great show from beginning to end, that's still 8 fucking seasons. That's still, over 100 hours of television to make someone have to watch.
Yes.
Spocking! No wait. Dragon, walk the dragon ball! Woo! Dragon, up the dragon cup, come get me! Sing over the song so we don't get content ID'd.
Where you sing a different copyrighted song.
Yeah, exactly. So even if Game of Thrones ended perfectly, it's still hey, spend 100 hours of your life watching this show.
Yes.
So that I can talk to you about it. Dragon Ball Z is the same way, and any kind of anime, that's the biggest obstacle to any kind of anime, which is hey, I really like Dragon Ball. I would also like for you to know what the fuck I'm talking about whenever I talk about Dragon Ball.
Which you do often.
Let's watch 300 episodes.
Most of
which are two people standing on opposite sides of an empty field from each other going, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna fire this Kamehameha, you better watch out, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna fire this fucking Kamehameha, I'm gonna say the N-word. And it's you can't, it's either, here's a stack of books, read this, alone.
You have to be alone.
Or watch this show with me. Just watch endless hours of content of it. Look at Trunks just looking off to the side, looking weird.
I know who that is. I don't.
It's just not reasonable to ask someone to do that. So that's why I was looking forward to this game. One of the reasons why is because I think this is a good get someone into get someone into Dragon Ball thing, because you know what's easy to do? Sit down and just play a video game. It's the same time demand, but it feels more engaging. It doesn't feel like just sit here and watch something for hours and hours and hours, even though that is effectively what it is.
3 minutes of silence.
I'm getting further and further away from you. So this is my this is my grand idea is now you will know the Dragon Ball, because I talk about Dragon Ball all the fucking time.
Dragon Balls.
Because here's the reason, because I watch Dragon Ball a lot, Dragon Ball Z specifically, obviously.
Dragon Ball Z for our British viewers.
They're wrong. Hyde Raider. I don't know what that means.
And Dragon Ball Upsilon for the Greek.
Voices. So, here's where we come down with the first hot take. I think the Japanese voice acting for Dragon Ball is fucking terrible.
Boom!
I've never liked it.
Devastated.
Because they do that Japanese thing where the voice actor is married to the character.
Yes.
Even though they don't fit anymore.
Yes.
So back in the fucking 80s, when the story was Goku was a little kid and they got a female woman to voice him.
Female woman.
They never changed that, even though he grew up and stopped being a little kid.
And she became an old lady.
Yeah, so now she's some 80-year-old Japanese woman who looks like an 80-year-old Japanese woman.
And
she's
sounds like one.
still voicing Goku. And it's not okay. I'm not okay with it. So we're doing the English voice acting because the Funimation dub... Oh, I can finally explain to you your favorite joke.
Oh, I'll be making it.
The Funimation dub is actually a good dub. Here's the biggest question of any Dragon Ball Z
Short
game
story recap.
is how much of Dragon Ball do you recap?
That's 3 sentences.
That's not a lot.
I do like Dragon Balls. Get it? I'm trying to make this joke about fucking porn.
Get it? There's 7 of them. That's a thing.
Wait, so that means...
Let's not go into that any further. Bamboo.
Baboo.
It's like, how does it go on?
Yeah, this is
Turn this
anime. Just characters just have tails.
I'm gonna turn this up slightly. Dad!
Coming to do Dad!
Saiyan raised on Earth. You haven't explained what that is yet. What the fuck? That's like a spoiler.
He said ellipsis.
So Dragon Ball is like one of those things, like, if you want to take, like, the 3 biggest, like, pieces of media that have influenced me in my youth, they would probably be Sonic, Dragon Ball Z, and Star Wars.
I mean, why have the subtitle come up if it's just gonna say ... is my point.
And and even as a kid, like, I was desperate for good Dragon Ball Z games, and boy were there not any. Boy were there just not any good Dragon Ball Z games.
DBZGs.
So what I would do is I would play Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2, and I would just mentally recast all of the characters and pretend it was a Dragon Ball Z game. So, like, Sonic was Goku, and, like, Shadow was Vegeta.
It sounds like vagina.
And it would be really funny. So, in my mind, Sonic and Dragon Ball Z are, like, inextricably linked. So that's why I would, even in the Sonic videos, I would just constantly compare Sonic to Dragon Ball Z.
In an incredibly esoteric, hard to explain way.
yeah. In ways that, like, this doesn't actually make sense, but I'm gonna explain it.
It is as a singular perspective as possible.
Yeah.
It only makes sense in my mind.
And that's the thing, like, when this game... Okay, block...
A rich doctor.
I'm, like, trying to learn how to play the game as I'm playing it. As I'm playing it, you see.
It was like a green Wesley Snipes.
Shit. What was I just saying? This is why I depend on you for you!
I have no idea.
That's the thing, like, I was always desperate for a good Dragon Ball Z game. So, like, when this game first got announced and people were being people about it, you know how people can be.
You know how people be.
You know how they do. People were being all snarky, like, oh, are you excited to fucking fight Raditz again? Gee, I can't wait to play through the story of Dragon Ball Z again. It's like, yeah! I can't wait! I can't wait to play through the story of Dragon Ball Z again. I like the story of Dragon Ball Z. Therefore, I want to play it again. Why is that weird?
But good this time.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, fucking, there's like, oh yay, another game where you fight Raditz at the begin, where like the first fight is against Raditz and da 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 da. It's like, yeah, but all those games sucked ass. Like fucking Dragon Ball Budokai, Dragon Ball Z Budokai 1, and fucking Legacy of Goku. Remember when we fought Raditz in fucking Legacy of Goku? Yeah, can't wait to play that. Oh, I played it before. Like, yeah, but it sucked. So it doesn't really count.
So...
That's why it's like, when this got announced, I was like, oh my god, they're remaking the Legacy of Goku series, but on consoles, and it doesn't suck. So I was very excited. So when people were being assholes about it, I was like, what the fuck? It's been 10 years since there's been a game covering that story. You know that, right? Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi Budokai 3 was a long fucking time ago. And ever since then, it's been fucking fanfiction games. Fucking Xenoverse and Dragon Ball Z Fighters. Fucking did not like Dragon Ball Z Fighters.
Battle Network?
Battle Network 3. White and blue. Speaking of, like, games that just do the story of Dragon Ball Z again, because Dragon Ball Z is the one people care about, it always just starts at where Dragon Ball Z started, and then it's always like, okay, how much of Dragon Ball do we explain? Because holy shit, there's a lot that needs to be explained. Just, here's... Because you jump into Dragon Ball Z, and they don't explain fucking shit! I'm just like, here's Dragon Balls, and here's Piccolo, and all these characters have a pre-established relationship, and all this shit, and like, you can feel that there's a backstory, and you know you don't know what it is. Intimidating man.
Intimidating man.
Brawny man. Oh no!
Things will be different on the next planet.
Guy who's only as strong as a Cyberman says what?
If you screw up again, I will.
When there's that much flesh, you know it's gotta smell weird there.
I think my little brother Kakarot was sent to a different planet. I'll bet he's
This is adding. This is a scene that is not in the animes.
any Saiyans left besides us.
This is cool. This is a new scene. I've never seen this.
Scene.
This is exciting.
That he's your brother.
Look at that toned
That
ass.
fucking swimmer's ass right there.
I think it's called Earth.
Yarth.
But now that I think about it, I haven't heard anything about him taking control of it.
You'd think I would
What
have.
the hell is he doing?
Raditz. The most under fucking, like the most not, what's it called? The most wasted potential of any Dragon Ball character. What the fuck was that? Was that like, oh, that was a weird soundbite.
Dad, we better head home or Mom's
Dad!
really mad at us.
Rather live 30 years like me than 60 like you did.
Carried away, Gohan. I was fighting somebody super strong.
No, you weren't. You were just sitting there.
Super strong.
You dumbass.
You were just daydreaming. You can't fucking fool me, you piece of shit.
In this bamboo.
You fucking slacker.
Piccolo?
That's an instrument.
That's a flute, but an octave higher.
King Piccolo, and he was real bad to the bone. He's the strongest guy
I mean, there's more to it than that, but okay.
Anybody's gotten me more pumped up than him.
I always like when certain games like start at like the ending of the original Dragon Ball, like at the World Martial Arts Tournament fight against Piccolo.
To fight someone like that.
You know, I bet you'd be just fine if you trained yourself up a bit.
Wow.
Don't think Mom would
What are you,
like
4? Yeah, you'd be fine.
Ah, that's right. I totally forgot that Chi-Chi asked us to get some ingredients for her. How could I not remember that? Think. What all
Walking
did she
cycle,
need
yeah.
again?
Oh, I think she wanted some
He is
fish and
extremely
apples,
high-crotched.
Dad.
What the fuck is she making with fish and apples?
Fish apple cake, dude.
Let's just see if we can't find us some apples around this place.
Okay, I'll go.
In this bamboo forest? I don't think apples grow in the same place that bamboo grows.
Look, there's dinosaurs. It's fine. Okay?
Shush the fuck up.
This isn't much of a tutorial. This is just throwing a control screen at me.
You know, Japan, just because you are in the ocean doesn't mean everyone eats as much fish as you do.
Okay, well, like, I'm just gonna do a button check.
We already did the curry on rice thing in Pokemon. Like, that's not a thing other people eat.
Safe to say he couldn't have gone that far.
Oh! You do like a Mario 64 jumps.
Dad, over here.
There we go.
Hey,
I'm learning how to play the
an
game.
apple tree. Now where did
doubt
that
it.
son of mine run off to? Safe to say he couldn't have gone
Ooh.
that far.
Ooh! Oh!
A ho-oh.
Yeah! I'm like,
Where did that son of mine run off to? Safe to say he couldn't have gone that far.
I'm like doing button checks right now.
The cereal?
Yes.
Now where did that son of mine run
I fucking know, dude! Jesus! Let me learn how to play the game!
Oh my god. Isn't this supposed to be the tutorial?
You
Calm
really
down.
wanna fucking guide me on this.
Now, how about I get going and fucking calm down?
I mean, there's clearly deers over there, which I could be killing right now. Let's see if I can do it.
Hey now! Don't go wandering too far!
This opening is great. And I can't shoot them anymore. That's weird. I was doing it earlier. This opening's great because, like, so Dragon Ball Z is pretty infamous for filler. And there's, you know, there's bad filler, which is like 90% of filler. And then there's decent filler,
Chi-Chi will be pretty upset if I don't...
which is, you know,
Dad, over here. Over here.
Wow.
like,
Different kinds of packing
even,
peanuts.
even at its best is like a 6 out of 10.
Yeah, it's the packing peanuts that are made out of cornstarch and not styrofoam.
But there's filler that you can get value out of. But here's the thing: in a game,
Bubble wrap.
a bunch. Ooh. Yeah, see, there's
There's an Aerodactyl.
a Durgan.
See, it's all Pokemon.
In a game, filler can be fine because that's just more gameplay.
All right. This
Like,
ought to be enough.
I'd be happy to play a fucking shitty filler fight where Gohan goes back and fights Frieza, even though that's fucking stupid. I actually wouldn't, because that sounds asinine.
Thanks for
But
Emphasis on the S.
it's fine because, like, oh no, I have to play more game
Shit.
instead of
I get it.
now I have to watch more anime, and
when
it's
you're-
not animated as well, and the story doesn't make any fucking sense.
When you're making a weekly TV show based off a manga that is still being made.
Yeah, that's always the weird thing, is Dragon Ball the anime caught up to Dragon Ball the manga immediately.
Another Game of Thrones parallel.
You got it.
So they're like, oh shit.
Maybe wait for it to be finished before you start making the TV show.
It was like so fast. Like, I think they were like up on chapter like 15 by the time the anime caught up. And they were like, oh no, we didn't think about this.
Shit.
We didn't think about a lot of things. Keep Gohan close. Yeah, he's my old son. It's my son. I made this.
I mean, this.
Here's this 4-year-old monkey child. So that's the thing. Like,
Huh? What's wrong, Gohan?
Emphysema?
I'm tired. I can't walk anymore.
oh my god, you fucking puss baby.
Man, you get tired pretty
fucking-
easy, don't you?
Well, you're fucking weak.
Well,
Stupid child.
you 3-year-old? You're a pussy ass bitch.
Oh.
Yay! Look how high I am.
Ah, it makes me happy.
Were you trying to trick your old man? You're one spoiled kid, you know that?
Right into the water.
Oh my god, it's the sweetest.
Grow up.
I'm so happy.
I want to become a great scholar.
What? You're a weird one, aren't you? Well, I definitely.
No, you're not
can't
gonna be
help
one
you
of
with
those
your
gays.
studies or anything like that. But if you're ever looking to toughen up, I'm your man.
Nah, fighting is too scary for me.
Come to think of it, this is your first time fishing, isn't it?
Yep, it is.
All right.
I mean, he's
Let me
4.
show you how
So.
What the fuck? When was he supposed to do it? I like how there's that little ticker that's like telling you what to do as if it's the news.
Yeah. Carry your worthless child. So this is the Last of Us opening where you're carrying your precious child.
Yes, you're the Papa Bear.
Carry your precious child before they're horribly, tragically ripped away from you, causing a dramatic moment that facilitates your character growth for the rest of the story.
I don't think the army is going to shoot at you here, but...
I mean, it wouldn't work for them if they did, but... This is the best.
Nobody said anything about a rod, did they? Who needs one of those pesky things when you've got a tail?
Yeah! So I've had a long-standing theory, which is... If a game has a fishing minigame, it's a good game.
Yeah,
Think about it.
I thought about it.
Sonic Adventure 1,
Yep,
Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time,
Yep.
Okami,
Yep.
Persona,
yep.
Animal Crossing.
The list goes on.
If I have yet to think of a game that has a fishing minigame in it that isn't a good game.
Boom.
Yep. By dipping your tail in the water, you can feel the fish moving around. Pretty neat, huh?
Also, they think it's a worm.
They bite
I
it?
haven't done it in a while since I don't have a tail anymore.
There's a lot, like, every other word that's being said is making me go, like, there's like a well of, like, a desire to explain that rises up in my chest.
Tail to fish with. Can you believe it? Nice.
Like, okay, so, Goku was this little kid who had a fucking tail.
Alright.
And, that's never really explained. He just has a tail.
I mean, like I said, it's just one of those things.
Well, the thing is, like, originally Dragon Ball was, like, a Journey to the West adaptation. You know Journey to the West?
No.
Okay. So Journey to the West is...
It's like me trying to explain to my mom what Undertale is.
yeah.
Like, well, there's this thing called Earthbound. Well, there's this thing called Homestretch. Fuck!
Okay, well, fucking, Dragon Quest.
So in JRPGs, well, you play, like, Paper Mario. That's like a Western RPG, but, like, there are JRPGs?
Let me just screw that on.
Oh, God, what happened? God.
Let me just shove that in. Yeah. Yeah! Do it! Do it, you slut!
He's twerking his way to... Oh, but, like, if it's attached, that would hurt, I imagine.
Oh, I fucked it up. Fuck you. Yeah. I caught a fish.
About right.
Cool. Lean giant fish.
I don't think there's anything lean about that fish.
Go, Dad!
So Goku is basically a fucking hillbilly mountain child who just lived in the woods by himself and just fucking killed animals and ate them.
You know.
Man,
And he had a tail, and that's never really explained.
No, it doesn't really need an explanation, honestly.
let's eat some of these fish. I mean, we got plenty.
Yeah. I'm a little hungry too.
I don't know how much they're gonna explain. That's the thing, you know?
What do you say?
I'm hungry for some grilled fish.
Well, it's like we've said, I don't know if we said this on
Time to
in
grill
a
up
video,
some
but it's
fish.
like, you know, how do you get into a comic book series that's been going on for 3 times
Yeah.
longer than you've been alive?
Like, how does someone get into Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Even, like, something like the PS4 Spider-Man game, which I think is a really good Spider-Man, like, story, it's still like, okay, so, the Vulture!
Well, that's like I was watching something about the Avengers, and I was like, well, I mean, a lot of those franchises predate World War II. Like,
Yeah,
a lot of those
yeah.
are fucking old. You have to just know about them going into it.
You just kind of have to, like, accept that, okay. And I mean, like, that's the thing. When Dragon Ball Z first came over to the West, we didn't fucking know Dragon Ball. We didn't watch that shit. Like, this is how I started. I watched I started Dragon Ball Z in the Namek Saga. That was the first episode of Dragon Ball Z I ever watched was they were fighting Frieza on Namek. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I still watched it. Do you want the explanation now?
Sure. Well, the LTM killer references, at least until the Planet Namek saga rolled up and was like, hey, great news, everyone! Get the fuck fuck out!
We'll do the whole thing, because he talks about, like, they had the same voice actors.
I don't know if I can remember the whole thing.
Recite
word
it.
for word. Yeah.
If you want
That's the, like... That's the other reason, because, like, there's, like, so much. Dragon Ball is just this endless fucking well of content that you can just talk about. Because, like, I could spend, like, a long time talking about, like, okay, so originally Akira Toriyama wanted to adapt Journey to the West, but, like, with, like, his weird goofball sensibilities. And so originally... I mean, like, even before that, he had this successful manga called Dr. Slump, which was, like, some comedy story. But then he wanted to adapt Journey to the West, because he was, like... because he asked his editor, and his editor was like, if you really want to fucking pop and lock it, you gotta aim for that, like, that demographic. And you know what demographic I'm talking about. That young male fucking, teens to early adult demographic, and what they like is action and kung fu. You should make a kung fu story.
Okay.
So he's like, okay, I'll do Journey to the West. So originally he pretty much hello. He pretty much just straight up adapted Journey to the West with, like, a little monkey kid, because I don't want to get into what Journey to the West is about, but it's about a little monkey guy, some dude, and, like, a pig.
Like a pig.
There's a lot. Okay, look, there's too much. Eventually, I'm just gonna start talking about Joseph Campbell. So, Soul Emblems. You've become friends of Junpei. Junpei will now die for you! You got a Z-Warrior community leader. Goku unlocked a new community board. This game isn't really interested in explaining anything, is it? I'm not reading all that. So the original Dragon Ball is like a fucking adventure story where it's like fucking this character shows up on Goku's doorstep and is like, hey, here's this thing. Dragon Balls exist. Let's find them. And then they just have wacky, zany adventures where they go around and look for Dragon Balls. And then Dragon Ball Z fucking happens, and you're gonna see where that goes. What the fuck am I doing? Oh, okay. And it's way more of a what would eventually become accepted as the traditional shonen action series. Oh my god. There we go.
I bet you'd be pretty strong if you trained.
I don't think so.
And like I could just talk about that. I could just go on and on about that.
This while you were fishing.
Or you could talk about like the weird production of the anime and how it was fucking in sequence with the fucking manga and how weird that fucking turned out.
Really?
Or you can talk about how they brought Dragon Ball Z over to the West, because the story, oh my god, I'm sorry, about that joke with like the voice actors and the Planet Namek and everyone get the fuck out is so Funimation tried really hard to bring Dragon Ball over to the West, but no one wanted to watch Dragon Ball because that shit was weird. So then they were like, okay, let's bring Dragon Ball Z over, because that'll get that coveted demographic of the young adult males of teens and early adults, and they'll start watching.
young adult males, teens, early adults.
Yeah. Shut up, dude. Yes, use it. I have gone up a rank. You're throwing a lot of gameplay mechanics at me.
So, should we head home now?
Slice of Life. It's literally called Slice of Life.
I'm thinking I should check.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yes, I want to fuck around a little bit more while I talk about things. So what Funimation did was they like tried super hard. They're like, let's do this thing. Let's bring the Dragon Ball Z over. So they got
Over there.
a dubbing studio called Ocean to dub the first 2 seasons of Dragon Ball Z.
Oops. I have to do what Chi-Chi asked me to do first. All right.
Which was like the Saiyan arc up through Namek. And then they were like, okay, this still isn't working. Never mind. And pretty much, like, stopped. And then what happened is Dragon Ball Z started airing on Toonami. And that's when the fucking lightning was finally hitting in the bottle.
Get a load of that.
Toonami made the huge difference where it was like, oh shit, people are finally watching
I
this.
have to do what Chi-Chi asked me to do.
So then they were like, okay, let's start doing the rest of the series now. But they couldn't afford the dubbing studio that they had been using up until that point. So they just got a whole bunch of new voice actors. So that's why if you're watching if you were watching Dragon Ball Z on just Toonami, it would be really weird how all of a sudden on some random episode in the middle of the Namek Saga, all of a sudden all the voice actors are just fucking different now for no reason.
Hey, great news, everyone! Get the fuck out!
Like, you wouldn't know that that's because all the voice acting for the episodes that you had been watching with those voice actors was recorded like 3 years ago and is only just now being rebroadcast in syndication on Toonami. And shit like that. Like, everyone get fuck out, we're getting new voice actors! Getting Sean Schimmel and Vic Mignogna.
Oh, get a load of
Good
that.
news, everyone! Get the fuck out!
Sidetrack now.
Don't tell me not to get sidetracked. I will do side activities all fucking day and you can't stop me.
Side A, side B.
Let's head home.
Right.
I can talk about how I fucking hate Dragon Ball Z Abridged and everyone who likes it. Because I'm just thinking about, like, the fucking meme is that Goku's a bad dad.
Flying Nimbus!
And it's like, fuck you. Look at his purity.
Fuck you, Rick Berman.
Look at this sheer look at this wholesomeness.
Whoa! It's a dinosaur!
Yeah, those are just here.
And just, you know,
That's just the thing for some reason.
just right there.
Toriyama just likes it. It's never really explained.
Moving on. You know, from the...
Yay! I'm flying on the fucking Flying Nimbus. Yay!
Flying Nimbus is super fast!
I've been riding this old thing since I was just a little kid.
Let's not explain it.
Shush, dude. Shush,
How do I-
mate!
How do I go down?
You don't.
Oh, okay, cool. I don't know if I this. I mean, it's a different one. You went through like 2. One of them got blown up, even though they established like less than a dozen chapters before that they can't just blow up.
That explains
know,
why you've got
hey.
no problems there.
Hey,
Yeah, this is fun!
hey.
Yeah. Do 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 do. Yeah.
Tells me we're gonna be a little late.
Sure hope Mom isn't too mad.
You're making me nervous, Gohan.
That doesn't even look like their house. I know what Goku's house looks like.
Hey, Chi-Chi, we're back! And we got food!
Hi, Mom!
You're late, Goku. It shouldn't have taken you so long to gather.
Ooh, what is that voice?
Yeah, sorry about that. We did some training too.
You're supposed to introduce Gohan to Master Roshi and the others today.
You're supposed to have the inciting incident that kickstarts the events of her childhood's traumatic life today.
That's
Oh my
today.
god.
Of course.
What is that voice?
I promise I'll remember next time.
Forget it. What are you waiting for? Get in here. I need to get cooking right away.
I need to make my fish apple stew.
I like how I was referencing that quote for like the longest time before you figured out what it
I
meant.
learned the story of
I inspired
why
you to
the
learn.
voice actors
I
changed.
inspired you to
Can't wait
learn.
dig into Mom's
At
cooking.
least until Planet Namek rolled out. I'm
I'll
like,
just
hey,
take
great
these
news,
ingredients and
everyone.
whip you up
Get
to
the fuck out! This is why I keep this woman in my house. She's gonna make me some food.
She's gonna cook up some apples and fish.
Ready for some broiled fish?
With apples?
Apparently. High quality fish. Search the home.
Where are you off to now, Dad?
I'm going to see Master Roshi, my old master. His place is
See this turtle symbol?
sea. It's loads of fun.
Oh, yeah!
It's the simplified kanji. It's not the weird Han character that's got the little circles and shit.
Oh! Awesome!
Oh, it just flat out says.
This is the stone me and Krillin used in our training. Me and him had to hunt this thing down. Krillin beat me then, but only because he cheated. I had to go hungry that night.
The Z Encyclopedia.
Dragon Ball that.
Piccolo and 16 other pages have been updated.
You scroll. That didn't quite work.
Oh, let's take a. Oh, let me. Where is it? Where would it be? Where's the Dragon Ball Z Encyclopedia? Perhaps the touchpad.
Touch my pad, dude.
Nope. Where would it be under? Oh, sorry, it's the fucking triangle button. I'm a fucking blind idiot. Oh, okay. How about world? I've been lied to. Oh, that's taking a second.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, that's cute. Rivals. I mean, that's a dramatic oversimplification at that point. Oh, there we go. Goku's house, Gohan's house. The house Goku and his family call home. Goku often heats up a drum filled with water outside and uses it as a makeshift bath. Gohan's house. Should be relatively close, but whatever, I guess. I mean, like, I guess Legacy of Goku isn't canon, but in the Legacy of Goku games, they're always, like, right next to each other. That's cute. They use a little clip from the anime. A little, cell.
Little still store. He's a face.
Yo.
He's still a face.
His fists.
Hello.
Woman, give me food. This is why I keep you around.
Put it in my mouth.
The entire purpose of you is food.
Put it in my mouth.
Thanks, TG. Your stuff's
That
the
is a
best.
gigantic
Really
fridge.
gets the
It needs to be.
Oh look, they've got the little fish thing in the oven. The Japanese people have.
I have established a social relationship with my wife.
It's like in The Sims. And you'd make a family and the couple like meets when you start the game. Like, this is not how this is supposed to be.
Yeah.
You have a kid, for fuck's sake.
I mean, but they've never kissed.
No, their options are like talk, joke.
Wait a second. Are you forgetting something, Goku?
Yes.
I thought you had
Give him his
something for
stupid hat.
Oh.
Give him his stupid hat.
Thought it was a smooch.
Here's your stupid hat.
That little ball on top there? It's a Dragon Ball. I got it from my grandpa after he died.
Wow.
That's not all you got from him. You were also named after him.
But when you just say great
Really?
great grandfather.
Oh my, Gohan looks so
They weren't really related anyway.
It'll be like he's watching
I
over you
gotta
every
stop.
way that day.
I'm gonna stop.
So take real
Like, I don't really get why he calls him Grandpa. Because he just adopted him. He would just be his dad. I don't... Goku, you're... Just because he's old?
Fuck it.
This old guy adopted me. He's my grandpa. Okay, who's your dad? Oh, I don't have one. I just have my grandpa.
I want you both home by
But-
supper, you got it?
But...
Say that again slowly.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to slow down here. Technically, Grandpa Gohan is Gohan's grandpa and Goku's dad, but he still calls him Grandpa Gohan because he's fucking retarded. Son Goku leads a happy life at home with his new family. For 4 to 5 years, he has fucked this woman and never kissed her. I mean, what do you want? He didn't even know what the word marriage meant. He basically married her the day he met her.
Fuck it.
Again, I reiterate, he is a hillbilly, feral mountain child.
This is my side of the mountain. But like
He's a
Japanese.
child named It, basically.
Said there are 7 mystical orbs capable
It's not said, we know this. They have made a minimum of 3 wishes with them by this point.
desires can be attained.
You got genie rules.
Actually, wait, it's 4.
Absolute
4?
These
Panties,
mysterious wish-granting
Wishing
orbs
the kid's
are
dad
known as
back.
the Dragon Balls.
Piccolo's wish.
And it's around these Dragon
Wishing
Balls
Krillin
that this
back.
extraordinary
Yeah, 4, I think.
unfolds, with new challenges and adventures awaiting
don't.
Goku.
The very first wish made with the Dragon Balls was for a pair of panties.
Alright,
Hey, Dad,
that's fine.
what's Master Roshi like?
That's
It
fine.
really does make just as much sense in context.
Well, I'm noticing a pattern of that.
Really?
Though it's a real shame he's kind of a massive pervert. Yeah, he was my rival at the
Appropriate?
but now he's my
What's
best
the
friend.
Japanese word
Is
for that?
Krillin strong? Just like you?
No.
Yeah? Seriously, out of all the guys I know, he's definitely up there.
Why'd you say
There's
that
also
like
a
that?
woman I know named Bulma. See, she
Yeah?
was looking for the Dragon Balls when she ran into me, and we ended up going on.
I'm glad Goku's explaining it, so I don't have to.
I probably wouldn't have met Master
But see, this is what I'm talking. Like, this is basically all you need.
On the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Like, when I started watching Dragon Ball Z, I didn't even know that shit. This is what I mean. Like, this is a good introduction.
Tell this thing's got lots of energy.
Because it's just it's like, it's what you need.
And
These are my
nothing
friends.
less.
We train together. This is my friend lady. We searched for Dragon Balls together. Then one time I single-handedly destroyed one of the most powerful armies in the world.
Too much longer until Master Roshi.
Anyway,
Anyway,
What everyone's been up to.
and then like, you know, we fought God and won.
we fought the devil and won. School martial artist.
On
Bulma,
a list.
genius inventor.
On a list of most powerful enemies, like most powerful people in the series, God is like number 4.
Oh, he's not even that high. At this point.
Oh, and who's this little guy?
Meet my son.
What?
Anime reaction shot.
Anime reaction.wave.
Yeah. Wild, huh?
All the sex we had.
Holy shit! I don't even know what sex is, but I had a lot of it.
Look, you don't need to know what sex is.
That's true. That's really fucked up.
I don't know how either of them know what sex is, to be honest.
His name is Gohan.
He named Gohan. Master Roshi. Master Roshi.
Revolver Ocelot. Revolver Ocelot.
Master Roshi is Master Roshi.
In
Master
Roshi.
Roshi. Revolver Ocelot. Revolver Ocelot. Revolver.
Yeah.
That's my favorite image on the internet.
Well, for me, it's definitely the flip flop.
Yes, Legacy of Goku. Now I need to find Master Roshi's porno magazines for him.
Or maybe that that picture of the kids playing computer games and they're
Oh yeah,
freaking out. Yeah.
To show his gratitude, Turtle introduces the. Master Roshi hangs out with a turtle.
It's fine.
Master Roshi rewards
Oh,
Goku.
shit, I didn't
with
even see the turtle.
with the flying nimbus, and Bulma with the Dragon Ball. It's skipping over the reason that he gave her the Dragon Ball was because she flashed her pussy at him. She didn't mean
not
to.
often
She didn't
someone
mean to. It was an
flashes pussy.
It was an accident.
I'm sure it was.
She thought she was flashing her panties, but she did not realize that Goku had stolen her panties by accident.
I'm silent right now.
That is the appropriate reaction. So she flashes him with her pantyless
Snatch.
undergarments, under area, unknowingly, like 3 times. Oh yeah, and then that one time, Master Roshi tricked some dumb bitch to wear some lingerie by getting two 13-year-old boys
Oh
to
my God.
also wear lingerie.
Oh my god.
You can see they are all three wearing the lingerie to trick
Wow.
her into thinking it's normal.
Wow.
Dragon Ball is weird. You can see why they skipped and just started with Z.
Wow.
No one gives a shit about Launch, by the way.
Launch Octopus?
When she sneezes, she becomes a crazy bitch.
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 Oh yeah. This is the uniform Master Roshi gave me, Krillin, and
Just
Launch to wear.
slamming puss.
Slam that puss.
Pounding snatch. I feel like there should be 4 chairs.
So, as the series goes on, this small, tiny pink house begins to be the permanent housing for, like, 6 characters. Including a married couple and their child. Does it look like 6 people, including a married couple and their child, can live comfortably in this?
Is it... I wish I could think of the thing from Yakuza. The name of the... Well, if I could think of it, it would be a funny joke.
Yes. It's been forever since you've seen Krillin. Go talk to him.
What to do, Dad? I have the hood up on my hoodie, so I'm probably being really loud, because everything's really
Oh
quiet.
yeah,
to
everything's
me.
being amplified. He's the spitting image of his old man. I mean, your second son is going to be even more the spitting image. It's really hard for me not to just reference Future.
Goku, have you been training lately?
I mean,
Well, not
I
as much
pretend
as
that I do.
Chi-Chi gets pretty angry if I train too much. You know what I'm saying?
No, why does she do
Yeah,
that?
Why would that be a thing? A point of contention?
Why did they change her entire character to suddenly not be into martial arts when she was introduced? Her opening introductory scene is single-handedly killing a T-Rex. As, like, a 7-year-old. And then the next time she shows up, she joins the World Martial Arts Tournament and gets into the top 8 of a World Martial Arts Tournament to which hundreds of people competed. Now, and the reason you married her is because you got into a fight with her during that tournament, where she did pretty good. Now all of a sudden she hates martial arts and training.
Things have been pretty
Why did they completely rewrite her entire fucking character the instant she popped out a kid?
Well,
It
you
really
know,
bothers me.
that does things to
You
people.
two, what are you talking about? Nothing really. I could have sworn you two were talking about how you've both been.
Do I need to
slacking
get
off
the
on your
turtle
training.
shells?
Guess there's no fooling you, is there, Master
I'll
Roshi?
make you wear the 40-pound turtle shells, you
Both
fucking
forgotten that
slackers.
training is a daily activity, not something you do only on special occasions.
You gotta do your 7-minute workout every day.
Yes,
You fucker.
that's true.
Jogging.
I almost threw up the first time. Although I had just eaten an entire pizza, and that's why I did the 7-minute workout.
Those are 2 good things to do in back-to-back.
Now,
I felt like I got raped by a
make
truck.
sure you two never forget your daily training. I've got a little challenge for you.
Turtle School Training Manual.
Report back to me once you've
And their
finished
rival
your
school
training.
is the Crane School. And all of their students have to wear a stupid hat.
The Hoopin' Cranes.
Have you seen the, like, art for Legend of Zelda the Minish Cap where he's got a hat and it's just a bird?
I don't think so.
Sir,
Hold
Master
on.
Roshi.
I probably have, I just don't remember
This
it.
is important.
It's very important.
It's so
Yes, sir,
important.
Master Roshi. Now, time to get back to my usual enjoyment.
Time to get back to my porno
He's
mags.
jacking off to something. Oh, yes.
So all of the Crane students have to wear a stupid hat like that. Master Roshi says it's time to get crazy. Crazy psycho adult community.
College.
As you can see in the background of this screen. Pink gal, Suki Money. Suki Money? What the fuck does that say?
Mono, I guess.
So when's the shoe gonna drop? There's Turtle! We have found Turtle. Talk to Krillin again. Do I have to? I feel like I don't want to.
Yo!
Yes.
Kame's house's resident turtle. Turtle. Oh no, they didn't want to do voice acting for this. Oh my god, I do have to find his porno mags!
So it's an anthropomorphic turtle?
Oh, it's just a regular turtle.
But didn't it just talk?
Yeah, it can talk.
Greetings. Hey!
You can't fuck it, though.
Huh?
Don't tell me what I can fuck, dude. First of all, I take that as a challenge. Second of all,
You
like, that's weird, and
you
we're not
know-
even talking about it.
You know that's not his name, right? Oh my god. This really is a remake of Legacy of Goku! I can't believe that shit!
Book for grown-ups.
I can't believe this. I joked that this was a remake of Legacy of Goku 1, 2, and 3, which were Game Boy Advance games. The first of which was so bad. Like, oh my god.
That VHS tape is just for mommies and daddies.
Funny story, I gave up getting a PlayStation 2 for the chance of getting Legacy of Goku on the Game Boy Advance. My dad did not want to drive me to the mall, so he was willing to buy me a PlayStation 2 because the Target that we went to did not have Legacy of Goku, and I wanted Legacy of Goku, so I was like, take me to the mall to see if that game store has it. He's like, I don't wanna, I'll get you that instead. And it was a PlayStation 2.
That was a PlayStation 2.
And I said, no, I want my Dragon Ball Z game. That's how desperate I was for a Dragon Ball Z game. And when I got that Dragon Ball Z game, it fucking sucked ass. That is the story of my life. And the very first thing you do, the very first, it's not even a side quest, it is mandatory. The first mandatory thing you have to do to progress in that game is find some porno mags for Master Roshi.
What should I do now?
And literally, what have we here? What have we here? We have a side quest to find some porno mags for Master Roshi. I'm very happy right now. This game is, so far, living up to everything I could have ever wanted it to be. I'm finding porno magazines for Master Roshi.
It's not like there are many places to look.
Yeah, it's a small fucking island.
What?
What?
As Goku, talk to Turtle. That betrays certain information, does it
Yep.
not?
Hey!
Oh.
It's Turtle Goku. Wait, he buried it somewhere? How? How did you do that?
They bury their eggs. Come on now.
That's true. You're right. You've made a fool of me.
I have. On your own channel.
My very own life. Probably took a while.
The girdly book.
That's another... because
No, it's a very manly book.
Yes. That's two things. First of all, now you understand Dragon Ball game. Now you understand the Dragon Ball Z when I reference a thing. Or like you progressively will. But also, it's really funny being like, yeah, so remember, so that's referencing when this fucking weird, stupid thing happened, and you know I'm not making it up. It's really funny just being like, oh yeah, that time that fucking... God, there's literally too many. I can't actually think of an example.
I'm still hung up on the talking turtle.
Oh, well, Dragon Ball had, like, just furries all over the place.
Oh.
My favorite one is during the Red Ribbon Army saga. There's a Foxy. There's a Foxy in the Red Ribbon Army. He's my favorite. But they're actually in this game. It was a big deal when people saw screenshots of the furries. But yeah, there's like any given panel of Dragon Ball, there's just random furries.
Huh.
It's awesome.
That's true.
Also dinosaurs.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah. Well, that didn't talk, though.
Yeah, I don't think any of them can talk.
Sup?
So
It's not realistic, dude. Dinosaurs could talk, they just aren't around.
we don't know what they could do.
You can't prove they didn't.
Mental simulation training. That's just being.
That's thinking?
just fantasizing about possibly fighting.
I do that all the time.
You received a D medal.
Looking for that D.
All right.
You can do it anywhere, specifically at
Right
these
there.
at these glowing spots on the map. You can do it anywhere as long as it's here.
You can get it in any color you want as long as it's black.
Yes, let us fight the Krillin. Oh, this is cool. I like this. It's a fun game.
How about that? Matsumoto, Auto, Yamazaki,
Whoop.
Tanaka,
Ooh, shit.
Auto. And then Matsumoto like changed his name so that it's his first name or something instead, and it's something weird. Like, what the fuck? You don't do that. You're Japanese, first of all. But second of all, you've been doing the show for like 8 years, and it's always Matsumoto, Auto, and then just randomly changed it. I was like, who the fuck is that? The first time I watched it. Anyway, that's a different fucking weeaboo thing that I'm actually into.
Look, we've got to keep it grounded.
Yeah, we gotta stay with one franchise.
Whoops. With power levels. Oh, there we go. Walk right into it.
I know he probably can't, but I'm not gonna fuck around and find out.
Yeah. Oh no, you avoided it.
Ooh.
We almost did the cool thing. God damn you, Krillin! Haha! Cheaped you out in the fucking lamest way possible. You learned consecutive energy blast. Already acquired. I still want to fight him again.
Kick his A.
Talk to Krillin a third time. Once again, talk to Krillin. Where did I get an egg?
Eat an egg.
Ada. Or Sheva. Eat an egg.
Eat an egg.
Book for grown-ups. Who's in my party? Oh!
Why wasn't I invited to your party?
Because I hate you.
Shit.
Ah! Look at this fucking RPG.
Look at this specimen. Look at this straight up spec.
That makes sense.
Are you gonna upgrade HP, FP, or PP? I've already upgraded PP,
Strength,
if you know what I'm saying.
key, super attacks. Okay. Know-how.
Kamehameha, biatch.
Acquired know-how. Okay. There's a lot.
This is the kids' room because of the Mega Man stickers.
There's a lot of game going on.
It's an awful lot of game being
There's a
thrown
lot
at
of
me.
video game.
Like,
Pretty strong if I
damn.
had to guess. But I can't be sure since Chi-Chi won't let me train him to find out one way or the
Fucking
other.
henpecked. You know what I'm saying?
Are you sure you want to continue the story? Again, I don't.
I feel like that could become a meme. I don't know if it will, but... Sorry, what were you saying?
I just don't like how they changed Chi-Chi's character. It's a whole other thing.
Hey, Dad,
That's like slang
what
for
was
tits.
that?
That's a meteor.
Not sure.
That meteor wiped out the dinosaurs. They were all meat eaters. Meteor.
Story recap.
Just give me the little bits.
Hey, remember that time I fucked a cat.
Having been blessed with a child. Interesting.
Remember that time I almost got killed by an assassin who killed a Nazi with his tongue?
Yes.
And then I climbed a tower and met a cat, and he gave me some water.
Okay, now you've gone too far.
And then I beat up that assassin.
Oh, the cat is twitching.
Oh no.
Probably sleep.
Speaking of cat.
Cat? My cat would not give me water.
Remember that time I fought a guy named Tambourine?
Tambourine Man?
Hey Krillin, remember that time you got killed by a guy named Tambourine?
Summertime for Tabo and weekday for you and mine.
Yay, the farmer! So this is the first scene of Dragon Ball Z. This is where the Dragon Ball Z manga, you open the first page. This is where it
How the
starts.
fuck are you asleep, Defo?
This is page 1. Yeah, I'm being loud.
What is it?
Farmer with a shotgun! The most underrated character in all of Dragon Ball.
Something that doesn't exist in the game.
Farmer with the shotgun.
It's a power move straight out of Bomberman 64.
Just gonna walk out my jockstrap.
Just as I thought, the creatures on this planet are still alive. Kakarot's failed us.
It's essentially like Invader Zim.
Who or what are you? A power level of only 5? What trash.
Well, considering it's just like a farmer, that's pretty high. Caught the buckshot. It was Slug? Oh, Jesus.
The best this planet can muster.
I punched his face with my hand.
Here's the large power reading.
They never explain what happened to Farmer Guy's body. Because it's not like Raditz moves his spaceship. He comes back here.
Is Farmer Guy dead?
Oh yeah, he shot him with his own bullet.
Oh, sorry, I was...
With his finger.
My cat was having a
He
freak out.
caught the bullet and then flicked it back at him and killed
It
him.
was Slug and a shotgun?
I don't know.
Come on now.
Japan don't know what guns are.
That's very true.
There's Piccolo. He's just doing his favorite hobby, which is standing in a wasteland, doing nothing.
You know.
I'm playing as Piccolo! Talk to Krillin again. As Piccolo. Searching for
Are you
key.
the soprano member of the flute family?
Key blasts. Airways. This is a lot.
This is like a lot.
Yeah! I'm playing as Piccolo! What is this?
It isn't Goku.
Why are there
It isn't
saguaro...
Goku.
Why is there a saguaro cactus?
Don't fucking talk to me. I'm Piccolo. I'm the Demon King Piccolo. I'm literally Satan. I used to wear a shirt that said devil on it.
Just to hammer the point home.
Just so everyone knew what the score was. That I was in fact the devil.
Better look for more.
The devil himself.
You gotta learn how to play the flute before you can learn how to play the piccolo, because the fingerings are similar.
Oh, hello.
Quick work of
Demon Flash Wave. Rapid Fire Key Wave.
Kiwi, I thought you were
Consecutive.
saying.
Da-da-da-da-da!
Oh,
Explosive Wave. Oh, that's an AoE.
So that's all, huh?
Just fought this random fucking
Where the hell could he be?
don't cuss.
robot. It's getting time for this video to be over. I can't remember the word robot. It's fucking launch!
I'm ready whenever you are.
Oh, goddamn it.
Name Utah? Saguaro cactus is endemic to North America.
It's not like Earth at all. We'll see the world map later, probably. It's basically Pangea. It's Pangea-esque.
Another thing about the piccolo is your pitch has to be very good, because you're often like the top note of the chord. So like if your pitch is off, the whole thing is going to sound bad.
Oh. Cars. Launch! Launch!
Octopus.
Launch! You're in the game! Launch! Aw, she was making a getaway. She was making a getaway with stolen loot in her car, and it fell.
She's pulling a rouge.
Woo! Yeah, here's her car! Oh my god, this is the coolest! Can I give it back to her?
Some hot merch.
Oh, this game's so cool. I love it. I'll play it more, but I'm just gonna like run around. I'm just gonna run around this little environment as Piccolo for a little bit.
This is Piccolo Simulator now.
This is now Piccolo, the game. I ended up driving the damn car and all the treasure I stole off a cliff. Oh,
Damn
launch.
fuck.
Ooh, how high can I go?
When are we gonna get the hell out of here?
You are unable to leave the area. Okay, so you can, like, go up. Just go straight up. Level 1 Piccolo.
Maybe with a day 1 update you can go higher.
I'm sure, like, because, like, there's no way you're gonna get access to, like, the world map at this point in the game. At this point, like, Goku hasn't even died yet. Spoilers.
Oh shit. No, Piccolo's really an ensemble instrument. There are a couple solo works for it, but it's really an ensemble thing. Hmm? Yeah. Oh, my bad. It's a different Piccolo.
It's really not. All of, like his men's name were like tambourine and drum.
Weird instrument choices.
It was very intentional.
First thing I think of is not Piccolo.
A well-designed bridge.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Piccolo, bridge enthusiast.
Extraordinaire.
Motherfucker.
Is it not train spotting, but bridge spotting?
Fuck you. You're dead now. I've killed you. Eat
I
shit.
just told you. You've killed me.
Whoop. Hello. Are you a blue man?
Do you have a group? Enthusiastic mineralogist. At least he's enthusiastic.
Oh, it's a tree. Oh, can you...
Silly me.
Okay, you can just press this. I'm just gonna dick around for a little bit.
And by a little bit, you mean...
Okay, you can just press the... Okay, that makes it easier. I kept, like, going all the way down. This game is the... This game is the best already. Already, I'm pretty hype about it.
It's my Sprite comic has only existed for 2 weeks, and it's already the best Sprite comic on the internet. And I'm humble.
Energy from
I had a hard time getting that out. I'm sorry.
Let's see it. Let's see how Piccolo...
amazing.
Let's see how Piccolo fishes. Because he will.
Oh, he will. God damn it! Fucking sucks. Shit.
Yes, Piccolo. Do it. Oh, I did it. That's disappointing.
It's disappointing.
Okay, so I don't know. I don't know if it would be. Oh, I got the gold one. I don't know if it would be viable to do like a full playthrough of the game with you watching it, because I would just want to keep playing this game. And this is also a long... I can already tell this is going to be a long game with a lot of, like, open world shenanigans.
You've unlocked stuff you don't even have access to yet.
Yeah, and, like, look at this whole area. Look at this whole fucking map.
It keeps giving you, like, gameplay mechanics that you aren't using yet, so it's like...
yeah. Here's a tutorial on, like, social links.
Yeah.
And shit like that.
Here's how to level up, you know, this and that.
There's like too much.
It's a little front-loaded here, I think.
So like I always said like open world games are not a good game to do like playthroughs of because like you're just gonna fuck around and not dear. Fuck
Jesus.
you. Beast meat. Fuck you, you're mine. What has Piccolo been doing for 5 years? Jesus Christ. Just this.
Destroying
Yeah, so
deer.
maybe not. It would be nice to be like, here's Dragon Ball, but also this is a fucking like 50-hour-long
Yeah.
video game minimum, and I want to fuck around and do side quests and shit. So now I'm not sure. I don't think doing like recording videos of it would be the best idea. Now that I think better of it.
Now I'm not too sure. Does that say whore?
Now playing it, it's like, no, this isn't gonna work. That's not a good plan.
Nah.
This is a good game though. I'm very excited. I'm very happy. I'm very good. It's very strong.
Strong.
That's some sort of cave?
I'm tired as fuck. Stonks.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Keep going.
A lot of room in that cave.
Oh my god, it's fucking Pilaf.
I love rice pilaf.
Yeah,
What's with the fucking names?
it's Pilaf. It's Shu. Yeah, Pilaf. That's the best. That's the coolest. Oh shit, what's going on? Ooh, time orbs.
Time warp tickers.
These are orbs that exist in the frozen time.
Before time. Long ago.
In the before times of the long ago.
Energy from this thing is incredible.
Getting a contact high.
Oh my god, I'm collecting gold. There's too much. Okay, so that's the game. That's Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. I like it. It's game. There sure is a lot.
game.
There is a lot of game to be game here.
This is like 1% of the game.
Yeah, I'm literally like not even have played game yet. I haven't even played the game actually.
I'll make quick work of you.
Can I do a land battle? Because all of these have been like in the air so far. Ooh, shit. Let's do at least the next cutscene, and then that'll be the end of that. Yeah, I feel like not actually gonna do a playthrough. Yeah, but I'll still figure something out because it's still fun. It's still fun. Being like, here's Dragon Ball. It's fucking weird. Have fun figuring that shit the fuck out.
Benches. I like a little bench.
Da-da-da-da-da.
No, my air freshener game always stay 100. Get on my level benches.
I'm gonna finish this out. Yeah, we're gonna do the next cutscene with Raditz, and then sign off on Dragon Ball Z: The Kakarot.
So that's all, huh?
Even though I'm missing out on all this juicy fucking open world.
Moist fucking...
I mean, clearly I'm gonna be able to come back to all these places. So
Yes. Yeah, I mean, you've made videos before where it's like your first time playing it, and then later you make a video going back, and
yeah. That's the thing. That's also a thing.
that's very much a thing.
That's the thing. That's the thing that is.
Power. I don't need to go there.
Another thing about the Piccolo is originally they were wood, like the flutes, but now they're made out of silver mostly.
That's interesting.
It is, isn't it?
I do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't listen when I talk, dude.
this is just game I want to play and like be happy. You know what I mean?
For once.
For once!
You did!
I wonder if you can rebind the keys, actually. I'm gonna do a quick check.
It's like
Doesn't look like it.
It's a rare and special treat. You're not gonna go to setup, are you? Well, there are the subtitles. You don't have to guess what menu those are under.
Yeah, just options. Here are the options.
Language, accessibility, audio.
Here are options. Fast forward.
So it wasn't Kakarot after all.
That's the name of the game.
Oh shit, name drop.
I don't have time to waste with you. Wait a minute. This is a Namekian, isn't it?
Ooh.
What the hell is a Namekian doing on this planet?
I'm actually a demon or something. No, you're like a weird alien slug. No, I think demon's better. I'm gonna stick with demon.
You've got spunk. I like that.
Piccolo, what are you? I don't know. A demon? No, you're like a slug. Shit.
Shit.
I thought we
Much
were.
less badass.
I thought we were cool demons or something.
Like if I put salt on you, you would just kind of sizzle.
If you know what it is, whistling. Just start whistling.
And staring at it.
Underestimating me.
Oh my god, is this gonna be a fight? That's so cute.
See if you can make this fun for me.
This isn't a fight? What the fuck? That's stupid. This isn't a fight. Piccolo just literally like shoots energy at him and he's like, bitch. This isn't a fight. Why are they making this a fight? That's so funny. I'm so amused that they're making this out that like it's a confrontation that occurred.
You know, that is like a good point. Who built that bridge?
This is
why
a
is it
sturdy
there?
bridge.
Sturdy ass bridge. Anyway.
Oh, I don't have any energy. Whoop.
Where'd that tough guy attitude go? You done already? What the hell's going on?
Uh-oh, this might have been a mistake. There we go. Yeah, so that wasn't a fight. I don't know why this game made it out like it was a fight.
It was an altercation. We got into an altercation.
He just went, bruh! Huh, so that was a good way to kick up dust. What?
My turn now.
Double Sunday! Or keep your eye on the birdie. That's the other big value I want to get. It's like, I'm about to send you to another dimension!
Another large power reading. That's got to be Kakarot.
Got into it with this little boy from Chuck E. Cheese.
Impossible! Massacre! Massacre!
Probably.
Bacana! Impossible!
Who the hell is this guy? And
My
where is he
shoulder
going?
pads are so ruffled.
Yeah, Jesus. It's like the 90s up in this bitch.
Hey, Gohan. Don't you fucking ignore me. Okay, let's let the Last of Us moment happen. The moment that the moment that's like, oh, this story isn't about what it was before anymore.
Yeah, that was just the intro. Now it's the game.
Yeah, where the moment where it definitively goes from Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Z. Where it's like, guess what, motherfuckers, now it's science fiction.
Binge?
You thought it was like magic, fantasy, kung fu? Fuck you! Aliens! Kung fu aliens.
You know.
Can you even comprehend such a thing?
You will soon.
Dun dun.
You're showing way too much thigh, bro.
Well, if
Hello, kind stranger. Look at my son's stupid hat. Isn't it retarded? My wife picked it out for him.
I thought you were talking about the kid. Isn't it retarded? That's my wife's fault.
Yeah, the kid. How those retard lessons going for you? I know how many fingers a fish has.
What? Tell me, Kakarot. What is this?
What is this?
What have you been doing all this time?
Who are you? And who's Kakarot?
That's the name of the game.
You have got to be kidding me. You don't remember.
Can't remember what you never knew.
Allow me to refresh your memory. You're not from this filthy planet.
Oh.
You were born on planet Vegeta. You're
sounds
a
like a
member
joke.
of the proud and mighty warrior
It sounds
race,
like a
the
vegetable.
Saiyans.
It really doesn't. Japanese people may think it does.
Carrot. Radish.
Why?
And that's not all. I'm your older brother, Raditz.
You're lying! That can't be true!
Long ago, you were sent to this pathetic planet to rid it of all life.
So what you're not seeing here is the literal 10 years of adventures with Goku through the original Dragon Ball. Only for, hey, next week, here's the new chapter. You're an alien. You were sent here to genocide the entire fucking planet.
We Saiyans search the universe for habitable planets and wipe out all who live there.
So this is like Invader Zim.
Yeah, kind of. Except if Invader Zim got amnesia and forgot that he was an alien.
That might have been an episode. I gotta admit, I wouldn't know.
I think you might be right, actually. He says, so we can sell it to the highest bidder. The only bidder is Frieza, and you fucking know it.
Well, that's very Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
You work for Frieza. Like, that's something that never got retconned.
Unfortunately, it looks like this one's got a moon. This guy's
Oh, yeah, it is.
And these Saiyans are some real bad dudes.
Gotta blow up the planet to make room for a intergalactic space highway.
Yep.
What about the moon? What does that have to do with anything?
Oh, hey, remember how your grandpa died?
Don't play dumb with me. We Saiyans
I mean, that's what they
release our
do.
true power whenever there's a full moon. Even chumps like you should know that.
I don't know what you're talking about. You know, I think Krillin's right. You guys are the worst.
Well, there's only 4 of us. Well, 7.
Goku and I'm from Earth. Take your lies and get out of here.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't even
Goku's
if I
his last
wanted
name?
to.
Yeah, Son, it's Japan, so it's
Yeah.
like Son
I
is
figured.
his family name.
I'm only mildly disappointed.
Goku-san. in English.
Because planet Vegeta was blown to smithereens by a meteor.
Meteor. I cannot stress to you enough that it was a meteor. A glowing energy meteor fired that
By a dude.
originated from the spaceship that her boss lives in. Shit.
Anyway.
Including me and you. There are only 4 Saiyans left.
You know that's not true! You're aware! There's Raditz, Goku, Vegeta Nappa, Turles, Broly, Paragus. Yeah, I think there might even be one more. Vegeta's brother! Oh my god, there's 8 Saiyans!
Just the other day, we found a planet that should fetch us a high price.
From Frieza, who is our boss.
The 3 of us were
Who is paying you?
going to overtake it. And that's when I remembered you. The planet is as good as ours if you join us. Come on, Kakarot, think of the fun we'll have. Isn't your Saiyan blood boiling with excitement?
I'm real mad.
Just shut up.
Pissed.
If you think I'm joining you, then you're dumber than you look.
And you look pretty dumb.
Fine. That little runt with the tail behind you is your kid, right?
The part we're not seeing is, see that fuzzy belt that he has?
Yes.
That's a tail. He
I
has
was-
his tail wrapped around his waist.
I was wondering. I was in fact gonna say earlier something about that, but then I was like, no, maybe I shouldn't.
You should have. It would have been funny. I also like his little lace around his thigh.
Oh, it's just
What is
together.
that?
It's just a nice touch. His girlfriend.
We find out that that's his tail because he literally bitch slaps Krillin through a wall with his tail.
I love the phrase "through a wall."
I'm not even exaggerating.
Come any closer and I'll knock you.
So, and then Raditz is like, "Where's your tail? Why don't you have your tail?" And Goku's like, "This got rid of it." Translation: Akira Toriyama got really sick of having to draw that tail.
It's like having to draw the flies on Pigpen.
Oh, yeah? Well, go ahead if you think you
Forgetting to draw a character's ponytail.
Or, you know, that Simpsons episode where
This-
Flanders was black.
This is also not a fight. He just knees Goku in the stomach.
Right in the groin and balls. Doc says I need an ultrasound on my groin and balls.
What the hell happened to your tail?
Oh, there it is. Okay, thank you.
Do that?
Why would you do that? Because everyone got really sick of me turning into a giant monster.
I think it could serve as our next time.
Ever since I killed my grandpa by turning into a giant monkey and going on an insane rampage, having a tail just really seemed like more of a drawback than a benefit, you know what I'm saying? You'd think it would be a benefit, but nah.
Your kid's in real trouble if this is the best you can do.
Turned out, no. And then God cut off my tail permanently so that he could put the moon back. Because my master blew up the moon.
Well, God tends to do things permanently.
God wanted to put the moon back because Master Roshi blew up the moon.
You know, the porn.
And then after God put the moon back, his evil half blew up the moon again.
So to take good care of the boy.
Dragon Ball's weird.
If you want him, then you better do as your big brother says. Give him back.
No.
Don't even think about trying to be a heel.
But I'm the protagonist.
Sir, I am in fact the protagonist.
I don't really have a choice.
Thanks for all just standing there and watching.
Yeah, that
happen,
was
by the way.
really nice that you watched the show.
Oh, I get it. That decoration on Gohan's hat was a Dragon Ball.
Did you seriously just now realize
All
that?
right, I'm off. It's now or never.
I'm glad no one's concerned about this.
You're as good as dead on your own.
Dun dun.
Oh shit, he was there the whole time.
So literally the devil just shows up.
At least if we tried on our
Well,
own,
the devil junior, I guess. The
Sweetie Puff
Antichrist.
At
we might
least.
be able to take him down.
You will lower your standards quicker than you can violate
Probably
them.
right. But can I really trust you?
You do shit even the devil would go, dude.
Can I really trust you? I'm a fucking Yoshi.
It isn't that I care in the slightest about your little kid or the Earth. That fool is the only thing standing between me and world domination.
Also,
Really kinky.
also you, Goku, and the bald kid over there who gave me a lot of trouble when I fought him, and the other bald guy that you're friends with, and I guess Yamcha.
Though in this world, you either are bald or have crazy fucking hair.
I guess we gotta join forces.
That guy is the only thing standing between me and world domination. And Goku. And Krillin.
Precisely.
And Tien. And God.
And Blackula and Son of Khan.
And I guess Master Roshi could try the Mafuba again. S rank. Smoking sexy style.
Ooh, devil trigger.
Yeah, so that's prologue, I'm assuming, completed.
Hey!
Don't sound excited.
Hey!
Alright,
have
let's go.
Have fun saving your son and getting killed.
Alright. We're gonna stay here with the turtle.
We're gonna stay here and not help.
We're gonna look at the porno mags. The turtle buried them. Are you fucking kidding me?
Give me a break.
Oh, okay, I see.
Did you not, like, see what just happened? All the
Thank
exposition.
you! You better not die on me. Don't fucking tell me what to do,
Yeah.
you blue-haired bitch.
Yeah.
I know you dye it. It used to be purple.
You just saw all of that, and you're like, well, good luck with that, I guess.
I'm wondering if we'll get to see the world map. I don't think we will, but I'm hoping. Because we're transitioning from this ocean map. Okay, that was a weird place to put
That
that.
definitely was.
Hearst Dream Team.
The Weather Channel.
Because we're transitioning from this ocean map, and we gotta go to where Raditz is. So I'm wondering if maybe... Radish.
No.
So you can now travel to other areas. Yay, the world map! Perfect place.
You've unlocked the options menu.
Perfect place to end the video.
You've unlocked the ability to pause.
Gonna move on. Quit messing around. You really
World
don't
map.
control anything
Yeah!
that
Dun.
Raditz clown was going on about.
Dun 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 dun. So here's the world map of Dragon Ball. This is it.
Here it is.
This is it's curved, but this is actually it.
Here's
If you go around,
Afro-Eurasia and some of Iceland.
if you go around in that direction, you will fucking come back around right here.
You'll fall off the edge of the earth.
You will circumnavigate. This is actually the entire world map. It has been consistent across every single Dragon Ball Z game. It is Pangea. It's awesome. So
With Iceland.
so that that is
None of it rings a bell. It's crazy. I had no idea I had an older brother either.
That's
That-
what you're concerned about?
that is Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. That is a good game. I like it. I like the game. Do you like the game? You're tired. Let me try and think of
Yeah, well, you're a dwarf too, so standards are probably really low.
It's over 9,000.
That's a meme, dude.
That's a fucking meme.
Did you know that that's a meme?
Oh my god.